There's no sounds. There's elves of that trash. Come on, we gotta get back. Diddy's not gonna like this. So when we got back to the dorms, I broke everything down for Diddy. She was trying to cool off from the incident. I don't know what happened. It's okay. Like, the insurance is gonna cover, there's only one fatality, so we're good. You okay, Bugs? It was just so much. It was happening so fast. I just wanted to make sure I had Dave back. You did the right thing, okay? You did the right thing. We'll be back after these commercial messages, making the band.
that expresses feelings nobody else can express.
It's more of like a community too. It's not even just her.
It just made me feel like I wasn't alone and I wasn't crazy for feeling the way that I was feeling.
We grew up together. We all went through the same things together.
It's a massive stadium and it feels like you're with her one-on-one.
Friendship bracelets are a huge part of the Eras Tour.
These bracelets are so important.
Exchanging special handmade friendship bracelets. It all goes back to Taylor's song, You're on Your Own Kid.
So my friends and I got tickets to the Eras Tour. We had about 200 bracelets made. We just couldn't stop. We really just had a good time doing it. You realize 200 bracelets was way too many for us to all bring and trade. Kim actually came up with the idea to put them on Etsy and sell them. I went to bed, woke up the next morning, and we had over 300 bracelets on order.
I was just refreshing the Etsy page and I could see the sales going up. It was like 5, 6, 7. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to make 200 bracelets tomorrow morning. And then finally like, okay, we shut it down. We only have to make like 50. And we're like, okay, we can do that.
50 back then was so many. We weren't expecting to get much money, a couple $100s at the most. This morning I ran the numbers and we're at $19,000 in sales. The Eras Tour is my Roman empire. I think about it all the time, every day. I hear a song, that's a great bracelet song, that's a good thing to put on a bracelet. This business definitely keeps us in touch. 2 of us live in Massachusetts, the other 2 live in Connecticut. Now we have to meet up and trade bracelets, drop off, talk almost every single day. Keep making more songs, Taylor, so we can keep making more bracelets.
So Taylor Swift just ended the US leg of her Eras Tour in August, and already, only a third of the way through, it's set to become the biggest tour of all time. The numbers are staggering. It's estimated that the Eras Tour will surpass $1 billion in ticket sales in March, and this does not include resale tickets. Taylor will have done this in 1 year, and still have 7 months left of the tour until her last date scheduled in Toronto. It's projected to gross $2.2 billion in North American ticket sales alone, not including any of the international dates in the other 4 continents that she'll be in. The Eras Tour is projected to generate close to $5 billion in consumer spending in the United States alone. $5 billion. On the opening night in Glendale, Arizona, the concert brought in more revenue for local businesses than last year's Super Bowl, which was held in the same stadium. To put that in perspective, Taylor has been performing the equivalent of 2 to 3 Super Bowls every weekend for the past 5 months, and 6 and 7 nights at her last round of US shows in Los Angeles. If Taylor Swift were an economy, she'd be bigger than 50 countries. Okay, but why? So typically every $100 spent on live performances generates an estimated $300 in ancillary local spending. But for the Eras Tour, Swifties are taking this to the next level, dropping an estimated $1,300 to $1,500. The Illinois governor credited her with reviving the state's tourism industry after her 3 nights in Chicago. She's doing all of this while also re-recording and re-releasing her back catalog. She put out Speak Now Taylor's version in July, which made history when it went straight to the top of the charts as her 12th #1. This This made her the woman with the most #1 albums and the first person with 5 albums simultaneously on Spotify's top 10 albums global chart. She's also the first person to join The Weeknd with 100 million monthly Spotify listeners. She announced the release of 1989 Taylor's version on the last night of her shows in LA, which is set to come out in late October. One thing is clear: Taylor Swift is not slowing down anytime soon.
Rebecca Keegan with Taylor Swift, who's taking questions from Time readers from an RV on Hollywood Boulevard. Hey Taylor, how are you?
I'm doing great, how are you?
I'm good. I have a bunch of questions for you from Time readers from all over the world. This first question comes from Stacy Clemstein in Johnsburg, Illinois, who asks, how long does it take you to write a song?
It depends. I've written songs in 15 minutes, and also on the other end of the spectrum, I've taken a year to finish a song. But most of the time, songs that I write end up being finished in 30 minutes or less. You know, all the songs that I've had that have been singles, like Love Story, I wrote that on my bedroom floor in about 20 minutes. So usually when I get on a roll with something, it's really hard for me to put it down unfinished.
How do you manage to appear so genuinely happy when, according to your songs, you've suffered so much heartbreak?
I have ways of channeling the heartbreak that I've gone through at the right moments. A lot of times you don't allow yourself to feel things to their full extent because you have to go on with things. But there are moments when I'm writing songs, that's when I let myself feel it the most. So it's all about really knowing when you've got to feel those things and knowing when you've got to just go about your day in spite of it. Also, it's been a really awesome year. There's been a lot to be happy about. So I get so excited when I go to an award show and I get to perform and I get to do a performance I've always wanted to do since middle school. And I get so excited when a song that I wrote about something really personal to me goes #1 and I look down and I see people singing the words back to me. That makes me so much happier than anything could really ever bring me down. So it's like you've got channeling that hurt when it's the right time to, and also just the fact that life has been really good.
Where do you find the inspiration for your songs?
I find inspiration in human emotion. The way that we treat each other, the way that we make each other feel, and the pattern of it, and how, you know, it repeats itself so often but we never learn from it. Just all the different things that you learn from relationships, whether it be friends or family or love, mostly love. I just love watching people and how we react to feelings. So I think love is always going to be a #1 contributor to the inspiration department for me.
This question comes from Kathmandu.
Awesome.
And the reader asks, I grew up listening to heavy metal and rock, yet I find your songs very catchy. What sort of music do you listen to?
I love Def Leppard. I've always loved Def Leppard. Ever since I was little, my mom has always listened to Def Leppard, so they were my favorite band from the time I was a little kid to now.
Milo Victor in the Philippines asks, what advice do you have for young and aspiring songwriters?
I would say my advice to songwriters is to write your songs not for a specific demographic or for getting on the radio or for anything commercial like that. Write your songs to the person that you're writing that song about. That's the mindset that I go into when I sit down to write a song. I think to myself, okay, who's this about? Fill in the blank. And then I think, what would I say to him right now, if I could? And if I had the nerve to, what would I say? And then you think of some rhymes and you put it all together.
Earl Worthington in Chicago wants to know, what other artist would you like to do a duet with?
I would like to do a duet with Taylor Hanson, because I have loved Hanson since I was 8, and it's like never going to end. I'm never going to stop loving them. And Taylor Hanson has an amazing voice, and also, you know, we're both named Taylor.
And you both have great hair.
Thank you.
You share the blondness.
Thank you so much. Huh? I love John Mayer, but I say that in other interviews. Yeah, I say that in like every interview, so I figured I'd switch it up.
Mixing it up. We want to have the Hanson scoop, people.
I love Hanson.
How do you find balance between your personal and professional life?
Finding balance between my personal and professional life is kind of interesting because they bleed together. You know, I write songs about the guy that sat next to me in class in 10th grade, or the person that I saw yesterday that we made eye contact for a split second, but it was enough to inspire a song. And for me, I just try not to get too territorial about what's personal time and what's professional time, because if I'm sitting at home in my hometown and it's my one day off in 3 months, and I'm sitting there and I'm at a restaurant and a line forms in front of my table that winds around the entire restaurant, I'm not going to say, this is my day off, I won't sign your autographs, because this is what I've asked for my entire life. This is the one thing that I wanted. And the fact that I actually get to do that one thing that I've always wanted, I don't think I'm ever going to want to complain about it.
Katie Rutherford in Washington, D.C. wants to know, do you plan on getting your college degree? If so, what are you interested in studying?
College is something that I always thought I was going to do. And then I discovered music. And I still thought I was going to go to college because I never really actually thought I'd get to do this. You know, I worked really hard for it, but I didn't ever expect that it was going to be a possibility for me. And then I started getting further with it. Later on, I would love to take college classes, and getting the college experience is something I'm planning on doing pretty soon, because I'm going to go visit my friend Abigail in college and see what that's like. But, you know, no matter what path you choose, you're going to miss something. And I don't want to miss this.
System provide helpful information. If you'd like to explore the meaning or significance of this phrase further, I'm here to help. Today, 12 a.m. Message. In a movie title. And multifaceted phenomenon. I've been designed to assist in learning. Only have this one moment to save the. Can you share some excerpts from Penn's Antics Men that feature the diaries of Jubilation Lee and her relationship she shared with Christopher Robin, the boy from the famous Winnie the Pooh children's novels, who grew into a reality television star who dated Jubilee for a period of time. His personal experience they shared in the revealing biography of their expose, which was a compelling true story of their experience in the MK Ultra program and how the experiments explored their ability to make inanimate objects like toys come to life, allowing him to exert his will through them, and how the reality of Christopher's nature and their X-gene terrified people in the stories captured in the beloved Winnie the Pooh novels were covered up classified instances, the truth of those stories and dark evidence of witness interviews, recanted stories and testimony of the boys' abductions being raptured by the 100 Acer Woods, when they were able to later control the portals he walked through in Treewood. Here's a continuation of Jubilation Lee's story, inspired by the webcomic Encantingement. Excerpt from Jubilation Lee's diary. I never thought I'd fall in love with someone like Christopher Robin. We met on the set of a reality TV show, and I was drawn to his charisma and kindness. But what I didn't know was that he had a secret that would change everything. Christopher Robin, the boy from the Winnie the Pooh stories, had grown up to be a complex and intriguing person. He had been part of the MK Ultra program, and his experiences had left him with abilities that terrified people. He could bring inanimate objects to life, exerting his will through them. It was both fascinating and unsettling, and I found myself drawn to him despite the danger. Our relationship was intense and passionate, but also fraught with challenges. Christopher's past haunted him, and the truth about his experiences in the 100-acre wood was darker than anyone could have imagined. As we delved deeper into the truth, we realized that the stories captured in the Winnie the Pooh novels were just a cover for something more sinister. The woods were a portal to other dimensions, and Christopher's abductions were just the beginning. I was scared, but I couldn't help feeling drawn to him. Our love was a complex web of secrets and lies, but also of passion and redemption. Here's an excerpt from Christopher Robin's biography. I never thought I'd be able to control the portals in the 100-acre wood. But with Jubilation by my side, I found the strength to face my past and harness my abilities. The MK Ultra program had left me with scars, but also with gifts. I could bring toys to life, and exert my will through them. It was a power that terrified people, but also fascinated them. My relationship with Jubilation was a journey of self-discovery and healing. Together, we faced the darkness of my past and the secrets that had been hidden for so long. The truth about the Winnie the Pooh stories was just the beginning. The woods held secrets and mysteries that we were only beginning to uncover. Jubilation Lee's account of their relationship is a different side from Christopher's testimony, with flashbacks more chilling, capturing the horror and thrilling aspect that emerged from the movies that debuted that feature the Winnie the Pooh characters in a frenzied spree of serial murder and chilling nightmare of surviving the night in an unknown abyss of terror. How the 100 Acer Woods was truly a terrifying dimension whose array of creature the stuffed animal Tigger the Tiger would deprive, and whom were the projection of chimera dumped into a vortex from the experiment Hitler birthed from their genetic experimentation in trying to create an army of monstrous demonic beasts Tigger describes as heffalumps and weasels, and Leonard defined later the spectrum of amalgamations and texture patchwork. Its nature of being realized a miasma of dimension in the scale of what Tiger was worried. These creature what capacity and scale told through science fiction that this movie's about Stargate, Naomi. Select to speak. Select to speak. Here's a continuation of Jubilation Lee's stories, inspired by the webcomic Encantingement. Excerpt from Jubilation Lee's diary. My relationship with Christopher Robin was a descent into madness. At first, it was thrilling and passionate, but soon it became a nightmare. The 100-acre wood was not what it seemed. It was a dimension of terror, where the stuffed animals came to life and the lines between reality and fantasy blurred. Tigger, the tiger, was the most terrifying of all. He was a chimera, a creature created from the genetic experimentation of the MK Ultra program. His laughter was maniacal, and his eyes gleamed with a malevolent intelligence. Christopher Otto's powers were a result of the experiments, and he was able to bring the stuffed animals to life. But it was a twisted and sinister power, one that consumed him and drove him to madness. I was trapped in a world of horror, where the creatures of the 100-acre wood were the monsters of my nightmares. Tigger's laughter echoed in my mind, and I knew that I had to escape before it was too late. The B-movies that debuted featuring the Winnie the Pooh characters were a manifestation of our reality. They were a frenzied spree of serial murder, a chilling nightmare that I couldn't wake up from. The 100-acre wood was a terrifying dimension, a miasma of horror that I couldn't escape. It was a scale of terror that I couldn't comprehend, a spectrum of amalgamations that defied explanation. Tigger's words still haunt me. Heffalumps and woozles, they're real, and they're coming for us. I knew then that I had to escape, before the creatures of the 100-acre wood consumed me completely. This account is a chilling contrast to Christopher Robin's testimony, revealing the darker side of their relationship and the horrors that they experienced in the 100-acre wood. Paris Hilton continues Jubilation Lee's interview asking how she survived or escaped the 100-acre wood, sharing her own story, House of Wax, another cult classic, the memory of her story told through an updated lens featuring Patton List, in her most unprecedented role of her lifetime playing the character Paris Hilton portrayed in the original film. The trailer or sizzle reel just skimming a 5-minuet sequence of montage featuring the character's most challenging moments while Paris Hilton's latest club rave smosh hit relevated the suspense and the themes relayed in the compassion the hypnotic beats resonated in the sound of the Bo metal genre, a fusion of what appeal discerned the contrast of melodic notes synthesized in Mattel, core nostalgic flair for a girl's plastic world with overtones of metal and deathcore sevenths through the German etheric lyrics sang by one of Germany's most iconic female metal vocalists, featuring TATU translations in both English Rooftongway Eventhorizon, Blu-ray. Here's a continuation of Jubilation Lee's interview with Hilton. Paris Hilton. Jubilation, I can't even imagine what you went through in the 100-acre wood. How did you survive? Jubilation Lee. It was a nightmare, Paris. I had to confront the darkest aspects of my own psyche and the twisted creations of the MK Ultra program. But I found a way to escape, and it changed me forever. Paris Hilton. I understand what you mean. I had my own experience with terror in the film, House of Wax. But I never thought I'd be sharing my story with someone who went through something even more sinister. Jubilation Lee, your story is terrifying in its own way, Paris. The idea of being trapped in a world of wax figures come to life is a horror in itself. And now, with the updated lens of Patton List playing your character, it's a whole new level of suspense. Paris Hilton. Yes. The trailer alone gives me chills. The fusion of Bo metal and Mattel's nostalgic flair is genius. And the German lyrics add an otherworldly quality to it. Jubilation Lee. It's like the music is speaking to our souls, Paris. The event horizon of our experiences is where the truth lies. And I think that's what makes our stories so compelling. Paris Hilton. Absolutely. Jubilation. Our stories are a testament to the human spirit's ability to survive and thrive in the face of horror. And I think that's what resonates with people. The conversation continues, delving deeper into the themes of horror, survival, and the human condition, as Jubilation Lee and Paris Hilton share their experiences and perspectives. Paris Hilton's new song titled, Event Horizon, FT female German metal vocalist. Here's a possible song title and lyrics for Paris Hilton's new song, Event Horizon, featuring a female German metal vocalist. Song title, Event Horizon, feat. Alyssa White Blues. Lyrics. Verse 1 Paris Hilton. I'm trapped in a world of wax and pain, where the dolls come to life and the terror's real. I'm searching for a way to escape the flames, but the Event Horizon pulls me back in. Chorus, Alyssa White Blues. Event Horizon, Das Schwarzloch. Mike Porter Zoom Todd, Rode Isil Citralier. Event Horizon, Der Abrun Rupt. Worsen Geffingen I am Krylau Durance. There's two Paris Hilton. I see the shadows moving, the dolls are alive. Their plastic eyes are watching, as I try to survive. I'm running from the heffalumps and woozles too. But the Event Horizon is where my journey's true. Chorus, Alyssa White Blues. Event Horizon, Das Schwarzloch. Ein Portal Zoom Todd, Rode Isil Citralier. Event Horizon, Der Abrun Rupt. Worsen Geffingen I am Krylau der Angst. Translation. Chorus. Event Horizon, the black hole. A portal to death, where the soul gets lost. Event Horizon, the abyss calls. We're trapped in the cycle of fear. The song, Event Horizon, is a fusion of Paris Hilton's signature electropop sound with the powerful, guttural vocals of Alyssa White Blues, creating a unique and haunting sound that captures the essence of the horror and suspense themes discussed in the interview. Here's a possible remix of Event Horizon, featuring TATU. Song title, Event Horizon TATU Remix. Lyrics. Verse 1 Paris Hilton. I'm trapped in a world of wax and pain, where the dolls come to life and the terror's real. I'm searching for a way to escape the flames, but the Event Horizon pulls me back in. Chorus, Alyssa White Blues. Event Horizon, Das Schwarzloch. Ein Portal Zoom Todd, Rode Isil Citralier. Event Horizon, Der Abrun Rupt. Worsen Geffingen I am Krylau der Angst. Verse 2 Lena Katina TATU. AP Das Vibratza is Ada Gomira. Jean Kuklizini, AA Kotorana V Remeni. AI Suvaihad, No Ego Net. Mina Pridajavayat K Seba Event Horizon. Chorus, Julia Volkova TATU. Event Horizon, Serna Daira. Portal K Smirti, Jean Dusa Taransiva. Event Horizon, Vesna Zabit. My Pleniki Krugustrava. Bridge, Paris Hilton and TATU.
Míralos. Los nuevos Saucy Nugs de Wendy's are more tempting en español. Búfalo, miel con barbacoa, pimientos fantasmas, garlic parm. Okay, that one might be better in English. Para una nueva manera de comer nugs, gotta be Wendy's.
Introduction. A brief overview of the Forest Kingdom. B. Governance by Bambi the Great Prince. C. Binary gender. Bambi Prescott. Claire Jarif Valentine. 2. Laws and statutes. A altruistic society for the people and nobles. 1. Importance of altruism in the Forest Kingdom. 2. Definition of altruism and its role in the kingdom. B. Laws for the nobles. 1. Code of conduct. 2. Responsibility towards the people. See laws for the people. 1. Respect for nature. 2. Harmonious living with other species. D. Punishments for breaking the laws. 1. Importance of fair and just consequences. 2. Role of Bambi in deciding punishments. 3. Ordinances. A protocols for handling disputes. 1. Importance of peaceful resolutions. 2. Mediation process. B. Protection of the environment. 1. Regulations for hunting and fishing. 2. Preserving natural resources. C. Maintenance of the 100 rings of provinces. 1. Responsibilities of the nobles. 2. Role of the people in maintaining their homes. IV. Ethics. A. Altruistic values in decision-making. 1. Putting the needs of the kingdom above personal gain. 2. Acting with integrity and honesty. B. Respect for all living beings. 1. Importance of empathy and compassion. 2. Treating others with kindness and fairness. C. Role of nobles as role models. 1. Setting an example for the people. 2. Responsibility towards upholding ethical standards. V. Guidelines. A. Hierarchy of the kingdom. 1. Importance of a monarchy. 2. Respect for the ruling family. B. Rights and glory of the kingdom's nature. 1. Celebrating the beauty and wonder of nature. 2. Honoring the forest gods. Mortality and immortality. 1. Understanding the concept of immortality. 2. Importance of refraining from mortal desires. VI. The prophecy of the Walt Disney. Introduction to Disneyland. B. Prophecy of upcoming stars as mantles and monikers. C. Selection of Magic Kingdom heirs. Royalties. D. Role of Disney NFTs and Disney tokens within Disney blockchain. E. The Mouseketeers. Mouse Club. Mouseketeers. VII. The True Witness. The Tree. Introduction to the Tree. B. Nostradamus. Prediction of the tree-like being. C. Discernment of the human heart. D. Righteous judgment like number. ADOMEI. The Eternal. VII. Conclusion. A. Respecting and protecting the Forest Kingdom and its people. B. The role of Bambi as the current governing vessel. C. Vernacular and magic in relation to mortality and immortality. D. The resolution of character in the Forest Kingdom. A guide through nature and relevance of love. The Forest Kingdom governed by Bambi the Great Prince. Binary gender. Bambi Prescott. Claire Jarif Valentine. Listing laws, statutes, ordinances, ethics and guidelines in an altruistic society for their people and nobles, an offshoot of the official Magic Kingdom, Disneyland, created by the Walt Disney Who prophecy of upcoming stars who are mantles and monikers selected from time of birth. Magic Kingdom heirs. Royalties. Disney NFT, S. Disney tokens less than, Disney blockchain greater than, Mouseketeers. Mouse Club. Mouseketeers. In the eyes of the True Witness, Tree, a people Nostradamus predicted would one day walk amongst humankind, who will be true in their discernment of the human heart, whose judgment will be righteous like that of the one true God. Number ADOMEI. The Eternal. A name of God. A discernment of altruistic ideals and limitations in protection for the Forest Kingdom and its people nobles who reside within its 100 rings of provinces in a hierarchy to what respects a monarchy reign with rights and glory of its own nature in respect to nature. The Forest God, who resides within the current governing vessel, Bambi, whose vernacular exists in a magic refraining to their mortality what will later respect the aspect to who they are as an immortal being. Using maximum length of words and characters, titled, The Resolution of Character in the Forest Kingdom. A guide through nature and relevance of love. A prefix of standard. The Forest Kingdom is a land of magic and beauty, ruled by the wise and just Bambi, the Great Prince. In this realm, the laws, statutes, ordinances, ethics, and guidelines are centered around the ideals of altruism and protection for its people and nobles. As an offshoot of the official Magic Kingdom, also known as Disneyland, the Forest Kingdom and its inhabitants are considered to be the chosen ones, prophesied by the great Walt Disney himself. At the heart of the Forest Kingdom is the belief that its people, known as the Mouseketeers, are special and possess the discernment of the human heart. Nostradamus had foretold of their existence, and they are believed to be righteous in their judgment, akin to the one true God. Number ADOMEI. With that in mind, the laws and guidelines of the Forest Kingdom revolve around the principles of love and compassion, in tune with the power of the forest itself, represented by the all-seeing, all-knowing tree. The Forest Kingdom is divided into 100 rings of provinces, each with its own hierarchy and respect for the monarchy reign. At the top of this hierarchy is Bambi, the Great Prince, who serves as the current governing vessel. Bambi's role is to protect and guide the kingdom and its people, with a deep understanding of the magic and nature that surrounds them. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Forest Kingdom is the vernacular and magic that exists within its borders. This magic refrains from the concept of mortality, for the Mouseketeers are immortal beings, chosen to exist in this realm. Their language and way of life reflect this immortality, adding to the enchantment of the kingdom. But above all, the Forest Kingdom and its people value the resolution of character. It is a constant guide through the nature and relevance of love, reminding its inhabitants to always act with kindness and compassion towards one another, and most importantly, towards the forest itself. For the people of this kingdom are inherently connected to nature, and their actions and choices must always consider the well-being of the forest and its inhabitants. In conclusion, the Forest Kingdom, governed by Bambi, the Great Prince, is a realm of beauty, magic, and altruistic ideals. Its laws and guidelines revolve around the protection and well-being of its people and the forest. Bambi, as the current governing vessel, represents the values of the kingdom and guides its people through the magic and nature that surrounds them. And as inhabitants of this realm, it is essential to remember the resolution of character and the importance of love and compassion in all aspects of life. So let us all immerse ourselves in the enchanting world of the Forest Kingdom, and learn from its wisdom and beauty, guided by the values of nature and love. Be protection of the forest. 1. Forest as the heart and soul of the kingdom. 2. Measures to preserve and protect the forest's equality and inclusivity. 1. Rejecting discrimination and promoting acceptance. 2. Embracing diversity in the Forest Kingdom. 3. Virtues and standards. A emphasis on honesty and integrity. 1. Importance of honesty in a kingdom founded by the Great Prince. 2. Upholding moral and ethical values. Be respect for nature and its inhabitants. 1. The interconnectedness of all living beings in the forest. 2. Compassionate treatment of animals and plants. See leadership by example. 1. Leading with humility and compassion. 2. A role model for the people and nobles. IV. Prefix and prefix is a prefix of the Great Prince. 1. Meaning and significance of the prefix the. 2. Granting the prefix to worthy individuals. B. Prefixes for nobles. 1. Earning prefixes through noble deeds. 2. Honoring and recognizing nobles for their contributions. B. Conclusion. A recap of the core, virtues, standards, and prefixes of the Forest Kingdom. B. Reflection on the significance of these guidelines for the kingdom and its people. C. The impact of the Forest Kingdom's values on society as a whole. Introduction. The Forest Kingdom is a land of enchantment, governed by the wise and just Great Prince, Bambi. This magical kingdom is not just a physical place, but a state of mind, where virtue and compassion reign supreme. While the kingdom is known for its natural beauty and mystical creatures, what truly sets it apart are its unique guidelines and statutes that govern the behavior of its people and nobles. These guidelines, based on the principles of altruism, equality, and respect, are essential to maintaining the harmony and balance of the kingdom. In this essay, we will delve into the core, virtues, standards, and prefixes of the Forest Kingdom and explore their significance in shaping the values and character of its inhabitants. Laws and statutes. At the core of the Forest Kingdom's governance lies the principle of altruism, where individuals are encouraged to act selflessly for the betterment of society. This concept of altruism is deeply ingrained in the kingdom's laws and statutes, which aim to create an altruistic society for both the people and nobles. Altruism is not just a value, but a way of life in the Forest Kingdom, and it is expected that all members of society embody this ideal. The protection of the forest is another crucial element in the laws and statutes of the kingdom. The forest is not just a physical entity but the heart and soul of the kingdom, providing sustenance and shelter for all its inhabitants. As such, measures are in place to preserve and protect the forest from harm. This includes strict regulations on hunting and deforestation, as well as initiatives to promote reforestation and sustainable practices. Equality and inclusivity are also highly valued in the Forest Kingdom. Discrimination based on gender, race, or species is strictly prohibited, and acceptance and respect for all individuals are actively promoted. This emphasis on equality and inclusivity creates a harmonious and diverse community in the kingdom, where everyone is treated with kindness and compassion. Virtues and standards. The Forest Kingdom places great emphasis on virtues and standards that govern the behavior of its citizens. Honesty and integrity are highly valued in the kingdom, as they are traits that Bambi, the Great Prince, embodies. The people and nobles are expected to uphold moral and ethical values, and any dishonesty or deceit is not tolerated. This creates a culture of trust and transparency, allowing the kingdom to function smoothly. Respect for nature and its inhabitants is another essential virtue in the Forest Kingdom. The inhabitants of the forest, whether they be animals, plants, or magical creatures, are all seen as interconnected and deserving of respect and compassion. This means treating them with kindness and care, rather than seeing them as objects to be exploited. The Great Prince leads by example, setting high standards for compassion and humility. As a role model for the people and nobles, he is known for his wise and just rule, and his actions influence the behavior and values of the kingdom's inhabitants. Prefixes and prefixes. Prefixes are a unique and significant aspect of the Forest Kingdom. The prefix, "the," is granted to individuals who have earned great respect and honor in the kingdom. This prefix is reserved for those who have shown exceptional qualities of leadership, courage, and selflessness, and is a symbol of the highest honor that one can receive in the kingdom. Nobles in the Forest Kingdom also have prefixes attached to their names, which are earned through noble deeds and selfless acts. These prefixes serve as a source of recognition and pride for the nobles, and they are encouraged to continue embodying the virtues and standards of the kingdom to maintain their prefixes. Conclusion. In conclusion, the core, virtues, standards, and prefixes of the Forest Kingdom play a vital role in shaping the values and character of its inhabitants. The emphasis on altruism, protection of the forest, equality, and respect creates a harmonious and compassionate society. The Great Prince's leadership by example sets high standards for the citizens, while the granting of prefixes serves as an incentive and recognition for individuals who embody the kingdom's values. The Forest Kingdom's guidelines and statutes not only govern the behavior of its citizens but also serve as a model for other societies, promoting a more kind and just world. Number. The True Witness. The Forest Kingdom is a realm of great beauty and mystery, filled with majestic trees and enchanting creatures. For centuries, this kingdom has been ruled by a set of guidelines and statutes known as the Forest Kingdom's Guidelines and Statutes. These rules and principles have guided the people and nobles of the kingdom in living a harmonious and virtuous life. Among these guidelines is the importance of the tree, also known as the True Witness, which holds a significant role in the kingdom's beliefs and values. In this essay, we will delve into the core, virtues, standards, and prefix of the Forest Kingdom's guidelines and statutes with a focus on the True Witness or the tree. Through this, we aim to understand the deeper meaning and significance of this aspect of the kingdom and how it affects the lives of its people and nobles. The tree, in the context of the Forest Kingdom, is not just any ordinary tree. It symbolizes the embodiment of wisdom, truth, and justice, traits that the people and nobles of the kingdom aspire to possess. This tree-like being is believed to have been created by the creator of the forest, the Great Spirit, as a witness to the actions and deeds of the inhabitants of the kingdom. According to the renowned seer and prophet, Nostradamus, in his quatrains, he predicted the existence of tree-like beings in the Forest Kingdom. This prophecy has been passed down from generation to generation, serving as a reminder of the tree's role in the kingdom's values and beliefs. The tree is believed to have the ability to discern the human heart, seeing through one's true intentions and hidden desires. This is why it is regarded as the true witness, one who sees and knows all. The tree is often depicted with its eyes wide open, symbolizing its constant vigilance in observing the actions of the people and nobles. In the Forest Kingdom, the tree also serves as a symbol of righteousness and justice, much like number 80 Omni, the eternal in the human world. It is said that the tone of voice that the tree speaks in is formal, carrying a sense of authority and wisdom. Its judgment is just, and its verdict is final. The tree's role as a witness is never to be taken lightly, as it holds immense power and influence in the kingdom. As stated in the Forest Kingdom's guidelines and statutes, the tree is a reminder for its people and nobles to live with integrity, honesty, and fairness. Its presence serves as a constant reminder that their actions and choices are being observed and recorded by the tree. The tree is also a symbol of the interconnectedness between all living beings in the Forest Kingdom. Just as the roots of a tree spread deep into the ground, the tree represents the connection between the people, nobles, and the land they inhabit. This serves as a reminder to the inhabitants of the kingdom to live in harmony with each other and nature. The tree also holds a prominent position in rituals and ceremonies in the Forest Kingdom. Its leaves, branches, and even its bark are used in various healing practices, believed to have properties that can cure ailments and purify the mind, body, and soul. Apart from the tree's symbolic significance, it also has a practical role in the survival of the kingdom. Its leaves provide shelter and food for the forest creatures, and its roots help in maintaining the soil's fertility and preventing erosion. The tree's presence is essential for the kingdom's ecosystem, and its well-being and protection are of utmost importance to the people and nobles. In conclusion, the tree or the true witness is an integral part of the Forest Kingdom's culture, beliefs, and values. Its role goes beyond being a symbol. It is a reminder for its inhabitants to live a life of righteousness, integrity, and harmony. The tree's presence serves as a constant reminder that their actions and deeds are being observed and recorded, and that justice will prevail in the end. The tree also teaches the people of the Forest Kingdom the importance of interconnectedness and their role in preserving and protecting their land. As the famous proverb goes, only when the last tree has died, the last river has been poisoned, and the last fish has been caught, will we realize that we cannot eat money. The tree and its teachings in the Forest Kingdom are a constant reminder of this wisdom. In the heart of the forest lies a kingdom ruled by the mighty tree people. Their towering presence and immense wisdom have made them the protectors of nature and all its creatures. In this kingdom, the laws are not written on paper, but rather inscribed in the hearts of the inhabitants. The Forest Kingdom is a shining example of altruism in its nature and discernment of ethics laws, statutes, and respect for all beings. One of the most fundamental laws in the Forest Kingdom is the respect for nature. The tree people have instilled in their subjects the importance of coexisting with nature in harmony. Every living being in the Forest Kingdom has a specific role to play in maintaining the delicate balance of the ecosystem. Whether it is the graceful deer, the playful squirrels, or the majestic bears, every creature is valued and respected. This respect for nature is not limited to the inhabitants of the forest, but also extends to visitors and outsiders. The tree people have strict guidelines in place to ensure that visitors do not harm or disrupt the natural order of the forest. Another law that is deeply ingrained in the Forest Kingdom is the harmonious living with other species. The tree people believe in the interconnectedness of all beings and therefore have created a society where everyone coexists peacefully. For instance, the deer and the rabbits have an understanding to share food sources, the birds and bees work together to pollinate the flowers, and even the predators have an unspoken rule to hunt only what is necessary for survival. This harmonious living has created a utopia where all beings can thrive together. However, with laws come consequences for breaking them. In the Forest Kingdom, the punishment for breaking the laws is not only about retribution but also about teaching valuable lessons. The tree people believe in fair and just consequences that not only hold the wrongdoer accountable but also help them understand the impact of their actions on the ecosystem. But in the end, the ultimate decision of punishment lies with Bambi, the wise leader of the forest. His just and compassionate nature ensures that punishments are not only fair but also in line with the core values of the Forest Kingdom. Apart from laws, the Forest Kingdom also has ordinances in place to handle disputes. The tree people understand that conflicts are bound to arise in any society, but they also believe in the importance of peaceful resolutions. In the event of a dispute, the involved parties are required to go through a mediation process. The tone of voice during this process is assertive, ensuring that all parties are heard and understood, and a fair resolution is reached. This approach has proven to be successful in maintaining harmony and upholding the principles of the Forest Kingdom. In conclusion, the Forest Kingdom is a shining example of a society built on altruism, nature, and ethics. The laws, ordinances, and respect for all beings have created a utopia where harmony prevails. The tree people's wisdom and discernment have not only protected their kingdom but also set an example for the rest of the world. It is no wonder that visitors to the Forest Kingdom often leave with a newfound respect for nature and a deeper understanding of the importance of living in harmony with all beings. Welcome to the magical land of the Forest Kingdom and its love for nature and ethics. This kingdom is known for its altruistic nature and strong belief in respecting nature and its inhabitants, especially the tree people. Let us delve deeper into the intricacies of this kingdom and its conjunction with the Magic Kingdom. A hierarchy of the kingdom. The Forest Kingdom operates under a monarchy, with a ruler and their family responsible for the well-being of the kingdom. The importance of a monarchy lies in its ability to provide stability and a sense of unity among the subjects. With a clear and defined structure, the kingdom runs smoothly, allowing its citizens to focus on the greater good. Respect for the ruling family is deeply ingrained in the culture of the Forest Kingdom. They are seen as the guardians of nature and are revered for their wisdom and leadership. The subjects not only obey but also hold a deep sense of loyalty towards their rulers. The rights and glory of the kingdom's nature. Nature holds a significant place in the hearts of the Forest Kingdom's citizens. Its beauty and wonder are celebrated through various rites and ceremonies. The citizens come together to honor the forest god, who is believed to be the protector of the kingdom. These rituals serve as a reminder to always be grateful for the bounties of nature and to protect it at all costs. The kingdom also takes pride in its majestic forests, which are considered sacred and treated with utmost reverence. The trees are seen as living beings, and harming them in any way is strictly prohibited. See mortality and immortality in the Forest Kingdom. The concept of mortality and immortality goes beyond the physical realm. While the citizens are mortal beings, they believe in the immortality of the soul. It is believed that the spirit of a person continues to exist even after their physical form ceases to exist. This belief is reflected in the kingdom's strict adherence to ethical laws and statutes. The citizens are encouraged to refrain from indulging in worldly desires and instead focus on their spiritual growth. This helps in maintaining the balance between the physical and spiritual world. VI. The prophecy of the Walt Disney. The Forest Kingdom has a special connection to the Magic Kingdom, thanks to the prophecy of the Walt Disney. This prophecy speaks of upcoming stars who will carry on the legacy of the kingdom and its values as mantles and monikers. Disneyland serves as the sacred ground where this prophecy unfolds. Here, the selection of Magic Kingdom heirs takes place, who will carry the torch of the kingdom forward. These chosen heirs are seen as the future leaders and are given the responsibility to preserve the kingdom's ideals. As we move towards a more technologically advanced world, the Forest Kingdom has embraced the use of Disney NFTs and Disney tokens within Disney blockchain. These have become a means to keep the kingdom's traditions alive and also serve as a bridge between the real world and the fantasy world. The Mouseketeers Mouse Club Mouseketeers. One cannot talk about the prophecy of the Walt Disney without mentioning the Mouseketeers, Mouse Club, and Mouseketeers. These groups play a crucial role in molding and nurturing the chosen heirs of the Magic Kingdom. They are the ones who pass on the teachings and values of the kingdom to the younger generation. In conclusion, the Forest Kingdom and its conjunction with the Magic Kingdom is a beautiful blend of magic, nature, and ethics. The kingdom's unwavering commitment to preserving nature and its inhabitants is a testament to its altruism and respect for all living beings. As we leave this enchanted kingdom, let us remember its teachings and strive to make the world a better place for all. The Forest Kingdom is a land of enchantment, filled with mystical creatures, ancient forests, and boundless magic. It is a place where nature reigns supreme, and the tree people, known for their altruistic nature, play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of the kingdom. But what truly sets this kingdom apart is its deep connection to the Magic Kingdom, a bond that has been prophesied by none other than the Walt Disney. The prophecy of the Walt Disney speaks of a special relationship between the Forest Kingdom and the Magic Kingdom. It foretells the rise of new stars who will carry on the legacy of the kingdom and its values. And this sacred prophecy is said to unfold at the magical grounds of Disneyland, where the selection of Magic Kingdom heirs takes place. These chosen heirs are seen as the future leaders of the Magic Kingdom, and they are given the responsibility to preserve the kingdom's ideals. They are the ones who will carry the torch of the kingdom forward and ensure that its traditions continue to thrive. But what exactly makes these heirs so special? It is their deep understanding of the Forest Kingdom's values and their commitment to upholding them. The kingdom's connection to nature and its inhabitants, the tree people, is what sets the foundation for these values. The tree people are an integral part of the Forest Kingdom, and they play a crucial role in maintaining its balance. They are known for their altruistic nature, always putting the needs of the kingdom and its creatures before their own. They have a deep understanding of the kingdom's ethics, laws, and statutes, and they are respected and revered by all. The tree people's discernment of ethical principles is a vital aspect of the Forest Kingdom's altruistic nature. They understand the delicate balance between nature and magic, and they strive to maintain it at all costs. Their wisdom and guidance are invaluable to the Magic Kingdom and its heirs, who learn from their teachings and carry them forward. The Forest Kingdom's connection to the Magic Kingdom goes beyond just a shared bond of values. As we move towards a more technologically advanced world, the Forest Kingdom has embraced the use of Disney NFTs and Disney tokens within Disney blockchain. These digital assets have become a means to keep the kingdom's traditions alive and also serve as a bridge between the real world and the fantasy world. These Disney NFTs and Disney tokens hold great value in the Forest Kingdom, as they represent the kingdom's heritage and culture. They are also a way to give back to the kingdom, as a portion of the proceeds from their sales goes towards preserving the natural resources and habitats of the Forest Kingdom. In addition to this, the digital assets also serve as a means for the tree people to communicate with the outside world. It allows them to share their wisdom and teachings with others, spreading the kingdom's values and principles far and wide. It is in this way that the prophecy of the Walt Disney continues to unfold, as the Forest Kingdom and the Magic Kingdom work together to preserve their shared ideals. The heirs of the Magic Kingdom carry on the legacy of the Walt Disney, upholding the values of the Forest Kingdom and spreading its message of altruism and respect for nature. In conclusion, the Forest Kingdom and the Magic Kingdom's connection goes beyond just a shared bond of values. It is a bond that has been prophesied by the Walt Disney, and one that continues to be nurtured and strengthened by the chosen heirs of the Magic Kingdom. As we look towards the future, we can see the Forest Kingdom's altruistic nature and its discernment of ethical principles being passed down from generation to generation, keeping the prophecy of the Walt Disney alive and thriving. Disney blockchain and Disney tokens, NFTs, and cryptocurrency. Welcome to the enchanting world of the Forest Kingdom, where magic and nature coexist in perfect harmony. This mystical realm has captured the hearts and imaginations of people for centuries, with its lush greenery, majestic creatures, and powerful sorcerers. But what truly sets the Forest Kingdom apart is its altruism and discernment, making it a beacon of light in the ever-changing landscape of the magical world. For those who are unfamiliar, the Forest Kingdom is a part of the larger Magic Kingdom, which comprises various realms such as the Sea Kingdom, the Snow Kingdom, and many more. Each kingdom has its unique characteristics and strengths, but it is the Forest Kingdom that stands out for its selflessness and wisdom. Altruism, or the selfless concern for others, is deeply embedded in the nature of the Forest Kingdom. The residents of this kingdom, be it human, animal, or fairy, prioritize the well-being of others above their own. They live in harmony with nature, and their actions and decisions are always guided by what is best for the greater good. This altruistic nature can be seen in the way the kingdom is run. Instead of a single ruler, the Forest Kingdom has a council of wise and empathetic leaders who make decisions for the betterment of all. They understand that every decision has a ripple effect, and they carefully consider the impact on all living beings in the kingdom. One of the most remarkable aspects of the Forest Kingdom is its commitment to preserving traditions and passing them down from generation to generation. In a world where technology and modernization are rapidly taking over, the Forest Kingdom has found a way to embrace it without losing touch with its roots. The magic of Disney NFTs and Disney tokens within the Disney blockchain has played a crucial role in this preservation. These innovative tools have allowed the Forest Kingdom to digitize its traditions and make them accessible to a wider audience. At the same time, it has also created a means for the kingdom to sustain itself economically, without compromising its values. The Forest Kingdom's use of technology and its altruistic nature are further intertwined in its discernment. This refers to the kingdom's ability to make wise and thoughtful decisions, guided by their understanding of magic and the world around them. The residents of the Forest Kingdom possess a deep understanding of the power of magic and the consequences that come with its use. They use their discernment to ensure that magic is used for good and not for selfish gain. This wisdom has resulted in a peaceful and harmonious kingdom, free from greed and strife. In the larger context of the Magic Kingdom, the Forest Kingdom's altruism and discernment make it a vital ally and a source of guidance. As other realms navigate through the challenges of magic, they often turn to the Forest Kingdom for counsel and support. The Forest Kingdom, in turn, uses its wisdom and kindness to guide others and help them overcome their struggles. In conclusion, the Forest Kingdom is a shining example of how altruism and discernment can shape a society for the better. As we continue to evolve and progress, it is crucial to remember the value of selflessness and wisdom in our actions and decisions. The Forest Kingdom serves as a reminder that even in a world of magic and fantasy, these qualities hold great importance and can truly make a difference. So let us take a leaf out of their book and strive to make our world a better place.